Hi students, welcome to this session.
Good morning students, myself Anju. Today we are going to discuss about the problems from your textbook. Okay, this is your chapter 1, numbers and numerations. Okay, numbers and numerations. So first, in your first page, you will be finding some fill in the blanks that we are going to discuss today. Okay, see what is the first question here is, the smallest whole number is. So whole number means what? It will be like it starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Right? Whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So what is your smallest here? 0. Obviously, smallest is 0. So your smallest whole number is 0. Understood? Next, the smallest natural number. You will call the natural number as counting numbers. So what is your natural numbers will start from 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. In this, 1 is your smallest. Right? So what is the answer for this? The smallest natural number is 1. Okay? The smallest whole number is 0. The smallest natural number is 1. Next, successor of 1,64,539. Successor means what? The next value, which means you will add 1 to that particular number. Then you will get the successor. So, 1,64,539 plus 1. What is your answer? 1,64,540. Because if you add 39 plus 1, 40. So 1,64,540 is the successor for this number. Okay. Next, predecessor for 7 lakhs. Okay. Here we are going to find the predecessor. Predecessor means previous value. That we are going to find it. Okay. Predecessor means you will subtract 1 to that value. So 7 lakh minus 1. For predecessor, what you will do? Minus 1. For successor, what you will do? You will add 1. So if you subtract 7 lakh minus 1, what you will get? 6,99,999. This is what you will get, right? So if you subtract 1 from 7 lakh, you will get 6,99,999. Okay? Understood how to do successor and predecessor? Next comes our place value. Place value is the value in which the number stands. Okay, here listen, place value of 7 we have to find. So 7 is here. So you are going to find the place value of 7. So first you will write every place values. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, lakh. Okay, this is how you will write the place value for every numbers. So what, in which place 7 stands? In the place thousands. Okay, so actually the answer is 7,000. Okay, understood? Here 7 stands in 1,000 place. So place value of 7 for this question is 7,000 because 7 stands in thousands place. So 7,000 you will write. Or you can write like this. Or you will write 7,000. Like that also you can write. In words also you can write it. Or you can write like this, like numerals also you can write it. Okay. Here 7 in the thousands place it is there. So you are going to write 7,000s. Next question. F question is the sum of greatest 3-digit number and smallest 4-digit number is. What is the greatest 3-digit number? What is the greatest 3-digit number? 999, right? 999. So it is your greatest 3-digit. 999 is your greatest 3-digit number. Next, what is the smallest 4-digit number? 1000. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 digits are there. So it is your smallest 4-digit number. Now we are going to add those two because the question is sum of greatest 3-digit number and smallest 4-digit number. Okay, so you are going to add greatest 3-digit number and smallest 4-digit number. So if you add this 1000 plus 999, what your answer is? 9, here 9, here 9, 1. Right? So 1999 is your answer. Actually, we are going to add, sum means add greatest 3-digit number and the smallest 4-digit number. What is the greatest 3-digit number? 999. Now, what is it for smallest 4-digit number? 1000. So, 1000 plus 999 is 1999 is your answer. Understood? Next, G question. 1000 is equal to dash hundreds. This is one points to remember. Okay. In your case, it is like a points to remember. So first you are writing 1000. 1000 how it will be? This is your 1000, right? They are asking how many hundreds. So 100 means how many zeros will be there? 2 zeros, right? So you can separate 2 zeros. How many zeros are here? What answer is here? 10. So 1000 is equal to 10 hundreds. Okay, or you can write like this, 10 hundreds. Okay, here 1000 I have written. For that they are asking how many hundreds. So hundreds means 2 zeros. I am separating 2 zero from this 1000. So what number it is remaining? 10 it is remaining. So here 10 hundreds. Okay, understood? Next, 1 lakh equal to dash thousands they are asking. So how will you write 1 lakh? This is your 1 lakh, right? 1 lakh, this is how you would write the 1 lakh. So here I am going to separate thousands. Thousands means how many zeros? 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. 3 zeros I am separating. So what is the number remaining? 100. So here I will write 100. Okay? Or you can write a name 100. Understood? 1 lakh equal to 100 thousands. I hope you all understood this Phillips how to do. See, next is your H question. Okay, here we are going to find the greatest, smallest or equal to from this number. Just we are going to compare two numbers and I am going to put greater sign or smaller sign or equal to sign. Okay, based upon the question. See here, in the first question, what is your thing it is given? 3, 6, 7, 4, 5, 4, 8. Okay, first I told you while doing comparison, first you should count the number of digits. If digits are different, you will say which number have more digit is greater. Right? So here is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many digits here we have? 7. Okay. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we have 6 digits. So here we have 7 digits. Here we have 6 digits. Okay. So which will be greater? This number will be greater than this number because the number which have more digits is called as the greatest number. So obviously you will write this wide open mouth this side. You will keep this wide open mouth this side. Okay. Understood how to write a greatest between two numbers? Next, here listen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many digits here we have? 5 digits. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 4 digits. So 5 is greater or 4 is greater? 5 is greater. Obviously this is greater than the other number. Okay. Likewise, we have 2 more questions. That is your homework. Okay. Next, I question. Arrange the digits 6, 4, 3, 5, 7, 0. Okay, we have to arrange this digit. We have to use only one digit only once. Which means if you are using 6, only 6 will be used. If you are using 4, you will use only once. So that we have to frame a smallest possible number. Already given one basic class regarding this how to frame a digits based upon the given number. Okay, how to form a number by using this given digits, right? See here, digits are written like individually. This is one digit, 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 this is one digit. By using these digits, we are going to frame a number. Okay, so for smallest possible number means you will arrange them like ascending order. Okay, you will arrange them in ascending order. So what is your ascending order from this digits? 0 comes first, next 3, next 4, next 5, next 6, next 7. So small to big. So this is your smallest possible number by using this digits. Okay, next the question they have asked is greatest possible number. So greatest possible number means you will use descending order, that's all. So from big to small you will write it like 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 0, that's all. Okay, that is your homework. The second question is your homework. Okay, this is how you should do. You have to, while finding the greatest possible number, you have to form a descending order to that digits and you can write the number. Okay, next study the pattern and fill in the blanks. Now we have to study this pattern, in which pattern format it is forming. Based upon that pattern forming, you are going to find these two numbers. Okay, here listen. 7, 7, 7. Same. This is how you should find the patterns. Okay. Next 5, 5, 5. Same. So no patterns are changed in that individual digits. Next 3, 3, 3. Right? Yes. Next 2, 2, 2. No changes. Next 6, 4, 2. So whether it is like 6, 4, 2. Right? So next what will come? 0 by even numbers. After 6, 4, 2, 0. After that again 8 will come. Because even numbers is like how? 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Again 8, 6, 4, 2, 0. Like that only the pattern will come, right? The same thing we are going to write here. So see, listen. 7, 5, 3, 2, 0. Okay? Understood? So after 322, 320 is there. After that what we will write? 7, 5, 3, 18. Because here actually difference between these two is 2 digits. That's all. 75,326. Then 75,324, which means our difference is here 2. Only the number 2 is difference between the number 2 is the difference between these two numbers. Because here 26 is here, then 24. So if you subtract 2, you will get this number. See, 6 minus 2, 4. Then 2, 3, 5, 7. So 75,324 you got. Right? Likewise, if you subtract 2, you will get this. If you subtract 2 from this, you will get this. If you subtract 2, you will get 18. Okay, 75,318 you will get. This is what the pattern. Okay, first of all, you should find what pattern. What is the difference between these two numbers? Here, difference between this number and this number is 2. So, I am just subtracting 2 from this, you are getting this. If you subtract 2 from this, you will getting this. If you subtract 2 from this number, you will get this. If you subtract 2 from this number, you will get this. Likewise, you can form a pattern of numbers. Pattern means what? There will be some relation between two numbers till the end. That is called as a pattern. So, here is a pattern. So, next question I will give you as a homework. But generally, I will explain you how to do that. Okay? Here, listen. First question is 28,000, 29,000, 30,000. So, next pattern you have to form. What is the difference between 28,000 and 29,000? 1,000. If you add 1,000 to 28,000, you will get 29,000. If you add 1,000 to 29,000, you will get 30,000. If you add 1,000 to 30,000, you will get 31,000. If you add 1000 to 31,000, you get 32,000. Like that you can form a pattern.
Next, in the page number 6, we are going to discuss about certain definitions of natural numbers and whole numbers. Now you have to underline those definitions, whatever I am saying, okay? See, for counting purposes, how you will start the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Like that only you will count it, right? So, the natural numbers are used for counting purposes because it's natural numbers actually starts from 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So, these are called as counting numbers or natural numbers. Okay, so you can underline that word. Next comes your whole number. Actually, we are going to add 0 to the natural numbers. So, whole number starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. So, those numbers are called as whole numbers. Understood? Next comes the definition called digits. Okay, I already told you what is meant by digits. Like individual numbers which is separated by commas. Okay, that is called as digit. Here, what is the definition given is every whole number is made up of one or more symbols. Like what are the symbols? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all. Okay, digits means starts from 0 and ends at 9. So that is called as digits. By using that digits, we can form many numbers. If we can form like greatest number, smallest number, like that by using this digits. Okay, this is called as digits. So you can underline that. See, in the remember box already they have given, see, 1 is the smallest natural number and 0 is the smallest whole number. But there is no greatest whole number and natural number also. Both also don't have greatest numbers because it is etc. It is infinite. Okay, well, both the numbers are etc. and it goes on. It has no end. So it has no greatest number. But in digits, starting number is 0, ending number is 9. By using these all digits, we can frame one new number. Digit is like individual, number is one big thing which can be formed. Okay, next comes our periods. Okay, periods means nothing but for smaller numbers all we can easily read that numbers like 20 to 33, but when it goes to 8 digit number, 10 digit number all, can we able to read it continuously? No, for that only we need periods, like we can combinedly read that numbers. So we will separate that number by using commas, right? Like you will separate that numbers by 3 digit comma, 2 digit comma, you will separate it, right? So by using that separation you can form one period, group. 3 numbers, after 3 numbers you will put one comma, after 2 numbers you will put one comma, like that you will separate that big number into small groups. So that small group is called as periods. See, here they have given one example. See, this is one big number, the numeral 7620045 6. This is one big number, right? So in that number how we have separated? After 3 digit I have separated into ones group, then 0 0 I have separated another group, 6 2 I have separated another group, 7 as one group. Okay, so I am separating that like ones, thousands, lakhs, crores. So we have separated them individually, so we can easily call that numbers. So that small group which you are separating is called as the periods. Next topic is about the larger numbers. Okay, what is the smallest for 5 digit number? 10000, which means 10,000. See, read all those things and underline all the things whichever I am saying. Okay, the smallest 5 digit number is 10,000. Greatest 5 digit number 99,999, which means 59 you will write it. Okay, successor of 99,999, successor means plus 1, you will add 1 to that number. So if you add 1 to that number, it will become 1 lakh, 100,000. Okay, so all just underline it and you have to learn all those things. Then 1 lakh is the smallest 6 digit number, right? and 9,99,999 is the greatest 6-digit number, right? If the successor of greatest 6-digit number, smallest 7-digit number. Okay, so then greatest 7-digit number is there, and if you add 1 to that, you will get smallest 8-digit number. Like that you will get it. Okay, understood? And here you can read all those paragraph, and they have given number names for that. See, 10 lakhs or 10 crores, like that all you can write it. Okay, or 9 crore 99 lakh 99,999. This is the number name for greatest 8-digit number. So if there is a greatest some number, greatest 4-digit number means successor of greatest 4-digit number is smallest 5-digit number. Successor of greatest 8-digit number is smallest 9-digit number. Like this you should know. Okay, understood?
See, the next topic is about the Indian system of numeration. This you can refer from your textbook, and I'll explain you how this comes. Okay, you can refer from your textbook. See, this topic is like Indian system of numeration. Indian system. So, it is based upon the numbers which we are dealing. Indians are dealing based using this system of numeration. Okay. So, here Indian system of numeration starts from ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore. Okay, this is how our Indians will segregate the values. Okay, this ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore. This is how you will segregate the Indian system of numeration. Okay, here we will say this ones, tens, hundred as ones period. I told you already about periods, right? So based upon the periods we will be writing ones, tens, hundreds by ones period. Then 1000, 10,000 by 1000 period. Okay. Next, lakh and 10 lakh by lakhs period. Okay. Next, crore and 10 crore by crore period. So, period is nothing but a group. How you will segregate this commas? Okay. Here we are going to segregate by commas. So, actually 1, 2, 3 digits comma. Then 2 digits you will segregate it using Indian system of numeration. So, this is the ones period, thousands period, lakh period, crore period. Understood? Next, our topic is about the international system of numeration. How internationally we will use the numbers. Okay, that is the international system of numeration. Like how it will be means ones, tens, hundreds, 1000, 10,000, 100,000. Here see the difference here, whether 100,000 is there? No, but here 100,000s are there. Next, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, 10 billion, 100 billion. Okay? See, million and billion they will be using here. But we won't be using that million and billion here. See, listen. The periods for this is ones. The periods for this is thousands. Periods for this is million. The period for this is billion. Okay. So, here we are going to segregate like 3 numbers, comma, then 3 numbers, comma, then 3 numbers, comma. But here 3 numbers, then 2 you are going to segregate it. Here 3 numbers, 3 numbers, 3 numbers, like that you are going to segregate it. Understood what is the difference between Indian system and international system? So based upon the problems will be there. Thank you.
See, here is an example for the Indian system of numeration. See, the number which is given is a big number. See, 12, 68, 05, 463. It is given. It is actually segregated into groups, which means it is segregated into periods because already they have used commas to separate it, right? So here 12 comes in the crore place, 68 comes in the lakh place, 5 comes in the thousands place. Then 463 comes in ones periods, right? So how you will pronounce it? 12 crore, 68 lakh, 5 thousands, 463. Understood how to write the number name for Indian system of numeration? Next, you have to take page number 10. There they have given the one problem related to international system of numeration, and we have to write the place value. Place value, after teaching place value I will say how to write it. Okay, see here the number already segregated by a comma, so it is already segregated in groups or periods, you will say. Okay, see how we will pronounce 2 billions 179 millions 605,283. Okay, this is how. So because it is already segregated in periods, so you just want to write ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 billion, 100 million, billion. Okay, so 2 billion 179 millions 605,283. Understood how to write it? See, I already told you what is meant by place value. Place value is nothing but where that number is standing. Okay. See, here is example given 73, 25, 67, 043, we have to find the place value for everything. So it is already segregated by periods, which means it is segregated by commas. So 3 digits, then comma, then 2 digits I am separate. So it is obviously in the Indian system of numeration. Okay, so ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crore. Okay, so from starting digit, what is the place value of 3? Ones. So I am writing 3 ones or 3. Okay, then what is the place value of 4? It is in tens place, so 4 tens or 40 you will write it. Okay, what is the place value of 0? It is in the 100 place, so I am writing 0, 100 or 0. 0 into 100 what? 0 only, no? 0 into any number is 0. Okay, next 7,000. It is in the 1000 place, so 7,000 or 7000. So 3 zeros you will put 7,000, you will write it. 6. It is in 10,000 place, so 6 10,000s or 60,000 you will write it. Next, place value of 5. 5 lakh or you will write 5 lakhs. 2. 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs you will write it. 3. It is in the core place, so 3 crores or you will write in numbers. 7, 10 crores or 70 crores you will write it. Understood how the place value should write? The place value is the where it is standing. That value you should write. Okay, see here is the relationship between place value. 10 ones mean 110. Then 10 tens means 100. 10 hundreds means this, all you should learn it. This is very important, children. This box is very important and you have to learn all the 8 properties. Based upon that, many problems will be coming. I hope you all understood the problems which I have taught you and definitions which we have discussed. So do all the homework problems. Thank you, children.